Listen, ladies and gentlemen, we got breaking news in the sport of boxing. Obviously, we coming off of the heels of this crazy fight that has sent the world and just everybody's captivated. But Derrick James spoke. It looked like he was enjoying the festivities. And I ain't gonna lie to you, he should have. Pardon me, because he done been through it all. And he said some things about Devin. After his fighter Ryan went in there and just put it on him. Nobody's seen that coming. If you did, you're lying. What I will say is this: Derrick James said that it would have been better if Devin got knocked out instead of receiving that beating that he recovered, that he received, pardon me, because it's going to be hard to recover from this, y'all. We all know when you take that L, this not basketball. This is not tennis. This is not football. This is the sport of boxing, ladies and gentlemen. And I don't think people understand when that O gets taken off your record, especially in this today's culture. It's going to be telling to see how he comes back. I think this beating that he received is going to haunt him, for his career. And like I said, I want to give a major shout out to Derrick James. Make sure you hit the like button and you subscribe for more boxing news, updates, and more. I got my man Phonics in the house. Phonics, I know we still reeling off them fireworks from yesterday. But what's some of your thoughts on the comments made by Trainer of the Year, Derrick James? Talk to us.
I mean, yo, he's absolutely right, man. Devin Haney, man, he just knew that he could beat this man. And for him to get punished like that, it is going to take a while, as we saw with Spence versus Crawford. Um, I think his pride is hurt more than anything. I said he talked a lot of trash, man, and he had that undefeated record, and to go down like he did to Ryan Garcia, um, he's just going to do the same thing he's been doing. He's going to take allegedly or supposedly easy fights, as he did before Garcia, Regis Borges. That's what he's going to do for the foreseeable future. He's not going to fight anybody of any ilk. You know what I'm saying? And he's definitely not going to fight a sneaky fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like a Shakur Stevenson or a Tank Davis. Because if we seen what Ryan Garcia did to him, imagine what Tank will do to him. He might retire Devin Haney. So yeah, Devin Haney, yeah. It probably would have been better if he just got knocked out. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just getting beat like that round after round. I mean, he was getting beat. You know what I'm saying? It was a behind whooping, man. It wasn't like he was standing his own and he the one that said, what I'm saying, Ryan Garcia told him, I want to see you in the center of the ring. And Ryan Garcia saw him in the center of the ring and he proceeded to beat him down, man. And that's just all it was, man. It was a good old fashioned behind whooping, man. And those are hard to come back from the knockouts. We saw that with Errol Spence. Crawford dissected him round after round, beat him down. It was never close. So yeah, when fighters get beat up like that, it really does something to their psyche, man.
My,
And to his
I'm
daddy's psyche.
Yeah, you said his daddy said, speak about that. You said, what about his daddy?
It's gonna do
Because
it's
people
doing the
looking
same
for
thing.
bail. We ain't going to get into bail. People don't put an APB out for bail.
Yeah, it's the same thing. I mean, think about it. That's his son that he's seeing in the ring getting beat like that, and there's nothing he can do. That hurts. I don't care if he's a fighter or not. That hurts, especially when you knew in your mind and you thought in your mind that we prepared so much for this guy, and this guy, he smokes, he drinks, he does this. Oh man, he's a goofy basically. We're gonna go in there and take him apart like we've done everybody else, and they were sadly mistaken. Unfortunately, they were sadly mistaken. You know, I was mistaken as well. Like I said, I'll give you your props again, man. You called it. You was with Garcia from the beginning. You stood 10 toes down on that, so I'll give you your props for
Yeah,
that.
well, I ain't gonna lie. I was holding it down for Ryan. I thought, I was speaking up more of him as a fighter. I actually thought that Devin was going to win. Like everybody else. I don't think nobody's seen this. I think everybody thought it was universally renowned that Devin was the superior boxer here. But clearly that wasn't the case. But I did know that Devin Haney, if he got caught, it was going to be problematic. Do you think some of the antics that Ryan was doing, do you think that played a part in getting into Devin's head? Because how serious do you think these antics were? Do you think that Ryan just did this to throw things off and he was focused all along? Talk to me about how this whole saga went leading up to this debacle by Devin Haney.
Nah, Ryan Garcia, he's a goofy, but he's a fighter. And I think that's the thing that all of us forgot. This man has 20 something wins, man. I think that we forgot that. I think that we just, oh, this guy, he's not a goofy. He can actually box. He only has one blemish on his record. So we're thinking that he can't fight. He can fight. And he proved that. And Devin Haney underestimated him. And as long as Devin Haney's been boxing and getting trained, you would think that's the number one thing any boxer would know not to do. But we've seen in the past, not too long ago, a lot of these bots they underestimate their opponents and then they get embarrassed, and that's what happened. He underestimated. Yeah, the antics was the antics, but you still underestimated his power and all of that. Like I don't know what he thought when he was coming in that ring, man, because he did not look like Devin Haney at all. He had no answer for Ryan Garcia from the opening bell, and it just went downhill from that. So that's poor training as well. He needs to get another trainer. Let his dad be his dad. You know what I'm saying? He needs to get another trainer. I seen it happen to Sean Porter, and that's why Sean Porter's not fighting anymore. Don't you know what I'm saying? Get another trainer.
How likely do you think that's happening? Because I doubt it is. I mean, do you really think they're going to remove? He's going to remove Bill? I just don't think it just so fast. What do you think?
No, you're right. No, he's not going to remove Bill. He'll lose a couple more fights, and then he'll probably contemplate it. You know what I'm saying? But look, Ryan Garcia had to do that after the Tank fight. He got rid of everybody, and he got with Derrick James, and look how that paid off for him. You know what I'm saying? And um, Golden Boy, they didn't hold Garcia down in that same fight. You know what I'm saying? But Derrick James has been there for him. He hasn't said anything foul against Garcia, man. And he went in there and he executed his plan. So big shout out to both of them, man.
Yeah, I like Derrick James, his poise in the corner. Like I said, obviously this is a big win for Ryan. But again, how big of a win is this for Derrick James? Because we got Errol Spence is a situation where they have split. We're gonna get into that as well. Make sure you subscribe because we're gonna be touching on that. Um, what do you think of how big of a win this was for Derrick James personally?
I mean, to be in the corner for Spence when he went down like that, and how embarrassing that was, I think it's a big confidence booster. You know what I'm saying? Because now he has another potential champion on his hands, and it's by his doing. So yeah, I'm sure he's feeling really good. Like, yo, we got this win. You know what I'm saying? I don't have back-to-back losses on my resume, and yo, this kid, he has a bright future. You know what I'm saying? And yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you, man. So like I said, we're gonna be keeping an eye on it. Shout out to Golden Boy Promotions. Shout out to King Ryan. We want to wish the best for Devin. We don't want to make this seem like this is some kind of hit job on Devin. But at the end of the day, man, we have to speak on what we just witnessed, and it was a hurting, And just like I said, shout out to King Ryan Garcia, Flight Sports TV. Peace and love.